Good morning. I'm going to show you a really neat little trick to stuff more into your smoothies. It's pretty awesome, actually. Orgasmicpathways.com. Choose your pathways. Let's get started. So I'm going to make this particular blend in alignment with a cleansing, detoxing, recalibration of the mind kind of experience. So the ingredients, first thing, water. I've already got my canister going. I'm going to use a really good, either a protein powder or a really good meal type shake. I recommend a meal type shake. There's three really great ones I've personally evaluated. Sun Warrior, Vega, V as in Victor. You can find those in most health food stores, not so much the big box ones that I've seen. And then there's a third option. This one is one that I sell. It's called Shakeology. So if you'd like to try this one, if you'd like to look at it, ask me for my specific referral link. Because if you end up buying it from my specific link, then I get a commission from it. But either three of the examples I gave you will do. They're great, all of them. Okay, so I've already put some water in here. I'm going to put 1 scoop of this mix into the canister, the blender canister. Whatever blender you got, doesn't have to be one like this. I'm using a NutriBullet Prime. I love it. I've used it for years and years. I've also got a Vitamix, which I love too. Okay, the next thing is going to be, for me anyway, this is optional. You can use some Cayenne Pepper. Cayenne Pepper is really great for the circulatory system, and it's the circulatory system that delivers nutrients to all of your 1 trillion cells. So it's really important to have good blood, good circulation, right? Also, Cayenne Pepper is anti-inflammatory and a bunch of other health benefits too, improve overall blood panels. I'm going to use a whole tablespoon of this because I'm nuts. Because I can take a lot of heat for a white boy. So a whole whopping tablespoon. Remember, this is completely optional. If you don't do spice, you can't handle it, that's perfectly fine. This is going to be an excellent shake anyway. And for most people that add Cayenne Pepper, it's just like, they keep the cap on and they do a dash or two. I'm just a little nuts over here. Okay, the next ingredient for more of a cleansing aspect is going to be pineapple. Frozen pineapple chunks, organic. And make sure whatever, frozen fruit you might be using, the only ingredient listed, well, this one, for example, is pineapple. It's literally the only, don't look at the label. Labels don't really mean much. It's the list of ingredients on the back. So you got the nutrition label, and then usually right below the nutrition label or somewhere, there's going to be the list of ingredients. If you're using strawberries, make sure it's just strawberries. If it's a blend of whatever, make sure they're not adding things to it. It's so important, and a lot of people overlook that. All right, so a healthy dose of pineapple chunks. Pineapple chunks has really great enzymes in them. I mean, not only is it loaded with different vitamins and bromelain, which is nature's pain reliever, but it's also very cleansing. It's very gut healthy. And I wanted to keep this in alignment with sort of a cleanse detox kind of thing, so go pretty liberal on the pineapple chunks with this. Now, here's some spinach. Gonna start, keyword here for this video, a trick for stuffing more into your smoothies, right? We're gonna start with a good fistful of spinach, but we wanna add a few fistfuls of spinach. And we can only fit so much in here, right? We can only fit so much. So, where's my blender thing? Oh, here it is. So we're going to start here because that's all we can fit in it. We're going to blend this up. And if you want to do a little dance while this is going, go for it. Okay, I am actually also going to add, forgot about this, and then we'll get to the trick of this video. This is cinnamon bark oil. I really like this brand now. Only do 1 or 2 drops because this is about 500 times the potency of regular cinnamon powder. You can also use cinnamon powder, 1, 2. You can use cinnamon powder if you want. Stick with true cinnamon powder so it's not irradiated and you get all the health benefits. The reason for the cinnamon powder, this isn't so much for the detox part, it's for your pancreas. Cinnamon is the most powerful food that the earth grows for your pancreas, and your pancreas regulates your blood sugar, and your blood sugar affects everything to do with your energy as well as your health. So super important to have a highly functioning pancreas, and most people out there over the age of 20 something have a compromised pancreas from a lifetime of poor eating choices. So cinnamon is going to help a lot with that. Okay, now here's the trick. Here's the whole thesis of this video. How do you put more stuff in your smoothies? Well, now that it's all blended up, it's obviously it has opened up space, new space for more ingredients. This one I want to stuff particularly full of spinach, and maybe I might want a little bit more pineapple chunks in there too, right? For more of the digestive enzymes and the vitamins and the bromelain from the pineapple. So maybe put a couple more chunks in there, but I want to focus mostly on the spinach. Spinach has chlorophyll, oxygenates the blood. It's a result of photosynthesis, the energy from the sun, which makes all life possible. Restores any nerve damage, restores a healthy pH balance to the blood as it oxygenates it. I can't say enough things about dark leafy greens and getting them raw as much as humanly possible. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this to keep the consistency right. Blend this again. And you know what? There's still room in here to do more. So go a fourth time, go a fifth time if you can. Stuff as much in there as you can, especially when it comes to dark leafy greens. There's no such thing as too much. It's the only food. Like, you can have too much of anything except dark leafy greens. It's the only food. It's the only food where there's no such thing as too much. The reason for that is the dark leafy greens, like spinach, arugula, Swiss chard, and so forth, they don't have a tapering effect. Everything else you can put in your body, even insanely healthy stuff like blueberries, you can only digest so much until your body just can't handle any more of it, and it just passes it through to the municipal sewage system, so to speak. But with dark leafy greens, the more you eat, the more health benefits you're going to get. It doesn't taper off. So, and also dark leafy greens, they have more nutrition per calorie than any other food on planet Earth. We were designed to eat lots of dark leafy greens. It's pretty cool. A pound of it is only worth like 100 calories, and you're getting so much dense nutrition and nourishment. So there's no such thing as too much dark leafy greens like there is with anything else. All right, so that's the whole trick. Stuff it, blend it, stuff it some more, because the blending is going to open up more space, and just keep going as much as you can and stuff as much stuff as you can into it. So that's the whole beverage here. I'm going to pour some in a glass. This one is obviously going to have a greenish, brownish color because of all that spinach. You heard it. It still looks delicious even with the green tint to it. Cheers. This is a great way to get more dark leafy greens into your body. The cinnamon tastes really nice in there. So I'm also nourishing my pancreas. There's no added sugar, just the sugar that's in the pineapple, really. That's naturally occurring as it is in its whole food state, but there's also a lot of fiber in the pineapple. So generally speaking, it's a pretty good blood sugar friendly fruit. And then the chlorophyll from all that spinach and basically everything that I talked about in this video. I gave you a lot of information, a lot of health benefits with these different ingredients and how they interact with each other, its effects on the body. So try this out. Get more nutrition in your smoothies with the little trick that I showed you. And give yourself a nice mustache from the smoothie and take a picture and send it to me. I'd love to see it. Okay. Orgasmicpathways.com. Choose your pathways. And when it comes to selecting your food choices, remember, we're going to pay the farmers or the hospitals. So let's pay the farmers, the good organic farmers who are doing right by the land and right by the people, and let's support them. And also remember, if you're spending less on hospital bills going forward because you're healthier, because you spent a little bit more money on the organic food, supporting the land, supporting the farmers, then you're going to be net ahead when you factor in all of the expenses and the money that you save down the road. You're going to be ahead financially, even though you spent a little bit more on the better food. So remember that. Bye for now. Next video coming very soon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That actually helps me out a lot. It enables me to keep pushing content out there without having to charge any money to any of you, and I still get paid from the YouTube advertisers. It's a beautiful model. I love it. You get to benefit from it because you don't have to pay for anything. So the way to support me really is to subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment on my videos. The interaction on the videos tells YouTube, hey, people like this video. I will show it to more people. So there you have it. Bye for now.